Hello, my name is Matthew Perez, and this is my week 3 video for MPA 520 titled Understanding Temperament Types. In this presentation, I'll be discussing the 4 temperament types and how it's useful to know in the workplace, and I'll be providing an example of how there can be some misunderstanding between 2 different temperament types in the workplace. Now let's begin by discussing the 4 different temperament types. A philosopher named David Kersey developed 4 temperament types by breaking down the 16 personality traits found in the Myers-Briggs assessment. And where he noticed that people who like abstract writing, who use figurative and general language, tended to be personality traits with NF and NT. And in contrast, people who like more concrete detail and facts in their writing tended to be people with personality traits with SJ and SP. And he also noticed people that want to get things done by getting along with others tend to be cooperative, and those personality traits were NF and SJ. And people who like to get things done the most effective way possible were more utilitarian, and their personality traits were NT and SP. So this can be useful to know in the workplace because you have 16 different personality traits all under one roof in the workplace. And knowing that someone who is an ENFP likes stuff that's more abstract, but they'll cooperate well with others to get things done, can be a helpful tool to use whether you're a supervisor or an employee. An example of a misunderstanding of temperament types within the workplace can be my previous assignment within the Riverside County Sheriff's Department, in which I was assigned to the purchasing department. And my purchasing supervisor, who I would label as an idealist, since she liked to cooperate well with others to get things done, but was more abstract with her instructions, called a meeting for all the buyers, in which she described the new process for the request for bids. And within this meeting, she provided a general outline of how she wanted the bids done, but she didn't provide any specific details because she said she knew that each buyer had a specific process within their assignment. And this didn't seem to fit well with people in that meeting who would be labeled as guardians. Um, Even though they like to cooperate well to get things done, just like an idealist, the fact that the supervisor didn't provide specific details on the new structure left a lot of questions. And this meeting was just supposed to last a half hour, and it ended up lasting over 2 hours because of all the questions that were being asked. And a lot of those questions from the ended up being responded by the supervisor by saying, "Well, it depends." And I could see that the buyers who were guardians were starting to become stressed out. And so this misunderstanding um, came from the 2 different temperament types interacting with each other in the workplace. So in conclusion, I hope you're able to learn about the 4 different temperament types and how they are seen in the workplace by the example I provided at my previous job working in the purchasing department. Thank you, and I hope you have a great week. I also provided a list of my references.